Hi, it's Susan again. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. It really means a lot to me. So hope you're all well. Today I'm just going to the hospice and I'm going to start volunteering back with them again. It really brings me so much joy and I can't wait to see everyone. And when I come back, we're going to do a charity shop haul, so please stay with me for that. I've got some lovely bits. I'm really into the cottage core at the moment, the grandma vibes. Cozy home, but as you can see, we've decorated now with all the lemons. They've all come out for the summer, so I'm really loving the vibrancy of the yellows and the blues and whites together. I just adore it. So yesterday I went to Chatsworth with my mum. I had a brilliant day off. We went to Bakewell first and she came in my motorhome. She's not seen that before. So we had a lovely mooch around Bakewell and had a nice cup of coffee there. And that was partly because I went the wrong way. And then we went to Chatsworth. And I really wanted to take her for a picnic by the riverbank because it's something we did when my children were little, and I wanted to take her back there. And so I packed a lovely picnic and off we went. It was a bit steep for her to get down to the river, and she did say at one point, where are we sitting? So I thought, right, we need to decamp right here. And it was lovely. People were dipping into the river and having a swim, so that was good to see, and it was baking hot. And we looked across the river and we saw the deer, and that was really lovely. Chatsworth is the most amazing house and the beautiful grounds. It's just phenomenal any time of the year, and I would encourage you, if you're near Derbyshire or you're passing through, you must visit Chatsworth. It's so gorgeous, and the coffee shops and the garden centres and the shops are just beautiful. And they do lots of fairs and things. In fact, when I was a girl, we used to go to the Chatsworth horse trials, and I'll tell you how long ago that was. Princess Anne was riding in them, so some very happy memories at Chatsworth. And I'll always really treasure Chatsworth. But a true confession, I've never been around Chatsworth House, and that's really bad. And then I took her after that to Peak Village Outlet, which is just between Matlock and Chatsworth, and I haven't been there for years, and it's really improved actually. So there was a big Chatsworth coffee shop there and a little gift shop, and so that was really nice because it meant that we experienced the Chatsworth coffee shop without actually moving the vehicle and going parking somewhere else, and it was less walking for my mum really. So that was really nice, and we had a lovely time around there, and there was some little designer outlet shops as well, so it was all very good. And then I took her home, so a long day for her. And actually I came back and had a bit of a zizz myself, so I was shattered. My dogs were shattered, but it was really good, and I hope she really enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'll put some little photos on for you if I remember. But you might remember that Colin Firth did that iconic scene in Pride and Prejudice when he came out of the water soaking wet, and that was filmed with a Chatsworth backdrop. So that's just a little hint for you. Anyway, I must get off to the hospice, so I will see you later with my collection of goodies. So I'm back from the hospice and I had an absolutely brilliant time. I was playing ball outside with the patients and carers of the hospice, and it was just stunning. All I needed was a glass of something fizzy. I had to make do with coffee instead, but it was really lovely catching up with everyone and seeing how people are. So it was so good. Anyway, to get into the haul now, because you have been waiting, and it is a little bit random as well. So just wanted to show you this. I don't know if you've tried masala chai tea, but this is an M&S one, an Aldi do one, and it's so lovely. And especially I think it's nice to find a tea that you can enjoy without milk, and this one's so refreshing and it's so fragrant. It's really lovely. And my mum is obviously old school and she likes a British Yorkshire cup of tea, and she liked it. I gave her some, so that's a shout out. I often like looking in Marks and Spencer's at the variety of things they sell in the grocery. I love their quick cleaning products, and I'm looking in all the tins and all the sauces and everything, because I think we neglect looking at those aisles, and they have some great stuff in Marks and Spencer's. So that's my shout out to them. And then I went to Primark at the weekend, and I was looking particularly for some slimline belts. So if I don't want to wear jeans or something, and sometimes you want a really tight waist belt, so I went for a small, and it's perfect for just on a summer dress, etc. So I got these two, and they were £2.50, which I think is incredible. So the black and the brown have covered all bases, so I really like those. What a bargain, really. I got another tablecloth that I like. I've already got this one, and this is striped. If you know, you know. Everything I like is striped or blue and white, and that was £5 from 10. So I got another of those, and it has really nice tie corners, so I love that. You can always make it into curtains or pillow slips or anything as well if you're a bit handy, can't you? I always think it's worth getting some good fabric. That's that. I also wanted a striped bag, sorry, because when I'm walking the dogs and I perhaps not got so many hands free, I wanted a lightweight, really lightweight bag, and this one's perfect. And it is Primark again, and it's got the strap. Really nice and soft. So when I've got my phone in, I don't like carrying quite a lot of stuff. And this is from the Paula range, and it was £10. So I quite like that. I thought that was really useful. Versatile. It's black and white. So that matches the dress I showed you last time. So onto the charity haul. I'm a sucker for a mug, and in the winter I will go more equestrian with my decor. So this is a hunt, and it is really lovely. I don't know what make it is. Actually, it's Wedgwood, and that was £2. So I like that. And then I got a vase. Valentine's Day. You make my heart pop. It's like a popcorn top. So I really like that. That was £2, and these things have come from a hospice shop and cancer research. So I like that one very much. Feels nice. When I got home there, I noticed a couple of chips, but that's okay. £2. You can't grumble, can you? I got my mum some books. I'm always getting her books. If I get her a haul of books, she goes, oh no, Jeffrey Archer. So I've got her Jeffrey Archer, Mightier Than the Sword. The book was £1. Books tend to vary, I think, a lot in charity shops. Sometimes you can get 5 for £1. I also got her a jigsaw rubber mat that she can keep her jigsaws out and then just fold them up. And I think that's better than the cardboard she's been using. So I got her a jigsaw mat for £3.50. I don't know why, but I'm a sucker. I like looking at these in, you know, when you go to a craft fair. And I just think somebody's taken so much time and trouble. And this, you could change the flowers over, couldn't you? But I just thought it was really funny. And I bought that, and that was £2. Obviously, it's just a book that somebody's folded, but I just really appreciate when people take a lot of time to make something. And I just thought, oh, what, £2, I'll get that. I don't know where it's going or what I'll do with it, but I thought it was nice. I will change the flowers because I don't really want those ones in. So you have to tell me what you like and what you think I shouldn't have bought, or what is your favourite piece. We'll come to my favourite at the end. I've got a bedroom that's quite leopard print upstairs, so I saw this cushion and I thought I'd get that, and that was £3. I will get that out and give that a wash, but I thought that was quite good. Looks a bit Dunelm to me, not sure, but I've got a theme going on, and when I've got a theme, I've got a theme. So I've started getting these needlepoint pictures, which I really like. And again, this is something where, you know, when you see something that people have put their heart and soul into and there's thousands of hours of labour in it and love, I just can't resist. And I'm really into the tapestry prints at the moment. I'm just obsessed for them. And I just like a couple. I've got some in the kitchen already, but I got this, and this is just beautiful. So let me show you this. So it's obviously got florals and apples or peaches, and it's a willow pattern, which is my favourite, and that was £3. Can you imagine the hours of work that's gone into that? I just think it's adorable. I'm not 100% struck on the frame, but that's an easy change, isn't it? But I just think we need to just look after all these things that people have made. I couldn't bear to think of things like this going in landfill. So I like that a lot. And what I'll do is I keep switching my pictures over. So you might see this in the backdrop. When you're learning to do YouTube and everything, it's so funny because they go, oh, keep your backdrop uncluttered. Well, clearly I break the rules on that one. But I can't rearrange my whole house for a video. I'm sorry. And then I saw this other one. Can you see that? So it's bake. It's very much like the Bake Off theme. And again, somebody's lovingly done that. It's just adorable. So it's got the gloves and all the crockery and the weighing scales and the jugs of flowers and obviously the bunting. That's so nice, isn't it? So how much was that? £4. So pretty. So that was adorable. Then we're coming to the penultimate. So I really like these shabby chic, cozy eider-downs, and what I tend to do is I tend to put them on Vinted and then switch and get a new one. So when I see one, I grab it and then I just have a change essentially. So this is vintage roses, which is always a really popular look, and this reminds me of the old-fashioned Marks and Spencer's crockery that they used to do with these tiny rosebuds on. I don't know if you can remember. But on the reverse, they're always beautifully reversed, aren't they? And it's, so this one, can you see, it's got a lovely border. So at the edge of your bed, it's really pretty. And then it's got these rosebuds on the reverse. And it's got the lovely scalloped edges as well. So how cute is that? And that was 10, which was a bit more than they usually are, but so worth it. Such a gorgeous one. So you can, these things are all so lovingly saved, aren't they? So just love that. And then we're getting to my main favourite. So let me know what you think. This is an absolute steal. So this is Spode, and I just knew this had my name all over it. So it's, what is that actually? I'm not sure if it's a plum or something, but it's a casserole dish. And the make is, it's called Marlborough Sprays Oven to Tableware, Microwave Proof, Freezer Proof. And I just think in modern day living, we've just got to have storage everywhere and hidden storage. So what I'm going to use this for, it are my coffee pods, because they are, I always get a big bulk buy from Amazon, and then it's where to put them all, so they're in there for the time being. And that is absolutely immaculate. So I paid £4, and I've already seen them for sale for 50. So it could be for sale in a bit when I buy something else, because I am trying to have a rule with myself that if I buy something I have to let something go. So what do you think to that? It's a casserole dish. I think it's just gorgeous. Look at it. Just love the handles and everything. Beautiful. So £4. It's so heavy. Oh, so I don't want to break it. So that's my charity shop haul. What do you think? So what are you doing this weekend? I am going to go and find a beach. So wherever you go, whatever you do, I hope you have a lovely weekend and soak up this beautiful sunshine that we're experiencing at the moment. It feels like summer has arrived. Until I see you next time, take care of yourself and thank you again for watching. Bye bye.